Hello? Hello, hello? What's that about? Why is that popping up? Yeah, we're gonna watch this in a minute, but yeah. Hello. Well, this game I finished it a while ago. And I think I got the best ending, so I don't really have any need to really go back through it. And I played with both of the choices of whoever you kick off the team. So I pretty much got the full experience. However, there's still discussion about this game and it keeps coming up. And when I go see this on YouTube or Twitch, people playing this. I've been seeing some shit I don't like, some poor judgment, poor understanding, especially of black people. All right, I don't like seeing a bunch of white people dogpiling on the single black character in the fucking or black male character in the fucking game, and when they don't even understand black folks, they don't understand us in any way. They don't know what the fuck we're thinking. They think we think like they're disgusting, degenerate, inbred family, but we don't. We have a bunch of like a historical relevance in the way we act, in the way we respond to things, and in our distrust of things. And I think that's very relevant when you have any black character. That's going to be part of the background. That you got to understand that that's part of the background. They're not really written in a vacuum. They're not written as some one to one with some white person's experience. There's something more there. Because white people don't even see us as equal anyway. So we're never written as some one to one with white people. They know that. Every white person who even tries to do a false equivalency already knows that. They're putting that in they're considering this in the background of black people when they write us. So this needs to be taken seriously. Now, in this character especially, she deserves no sympathy, especially in the face of a real world backgrounds like what black folks experience, and like her problems don't even compare. It's like a fucking piss off a fucking it's off a dog's leg. It's nothing. It ain't shit. But we're gonna watch this. We're gonna do like a little critique of this character. I might play a game too, but I need to fucking diagnose this bullshit, critique this bullshit, call out the bullshit defenses of this shit character. Not him. The character we're about to see. All right, this is from chapter 2. This is after a failed mission by the character we're gonna see in a minute, because she didn't fucking listen. That's why it failed, by the way. This is Dispatch, of course.
Hey,
Ah, shit.
what kind of superhero flinches?
Yeah, maybe one that's been blown up in midair. Maybe that kind of superhero. I guess you didn't experience that yet.
Say which superhero?
She did that, by the way. I just got to emphasize that. She blew him up in midair. So keep that in mind. This bitch actually attempted to kill us. So listen to how she talks after that. Does she sound like somebody who's like sympathetic and feels remorse for that in this conversation? You be the judge. You be the judge.
Bro, chill out.
If you had people trying to kill you for the last 15 years, you'd be jumpy too.
What makes you think my life has been any different?
Well, you're not missing part of an ear, are you? Well, Robert is. But yeah, did you get blown up in midair? Were you in a coma for months? Because Robert was. So that's a big difference, I would say. So whatever you think you like, she knows what she did to him too. So this is bullshit. She doesn't. She clearly does not feel any remorse for what she did. Look at how she's talking to him.
You think
I blew you up, but big fucking deal. Get over it, baby. You little baby. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? This guy, yeah, he might have like fucking tinnitus and shit, much less all the other sort of trauma he has from that. He was in a coma for months. Probably has brain damage and shit too.
Growing up surrounded by a bunch of shitbag villains, I didn't need to watch my back.
And you notice, you also got to take into account, she's been lying to us throughout most of the game. We can't believe any shit she says. Oh, really? Some people tried to kill you? How do we know that? You don't ever explain your background. You lie to us about, like, she doesn't tell us anything about her working with Shroud. She lied about having the fucking pulse. All right, so why would we believe her? Why should we believe her? This is cap. She's already keeping from us that she worked for Shroud and put us in a coma. So I don't have to believe anything she's saying. I think she's lying. And she sure didn't. I'm doubting she got blown up in midair. Her powers don't let her do that, so she wouldn't be in midair. She's also kind of hard to find, so yeah, I doubt, she got that many people. Like, I doubt she had that many close calls, because it's hard to even spot her. You gotta have precog abilities like Shroud, I guess, or maybe have high sense of smell, like Robert's dog does. He can smell her.
I can't just disappear, okay? I actually have to face my problems.
What the fuck?
You can't just go around. Ow! Why is he?
I mean, she decided to. She's acting like that's uncalled for. Like, listen to how she responded to him coming in here, though. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe you said that. This is so offensive, bitch. You blew him up. What the fuck are you? How do you get offended by that? Why does she think she's like entitled to be like offended? Look at this opener. Look at this opener.
I didn't say which superhero. Chill out.
Clearly she hasn't had her life threatened as much as him, or else she would be jumpy.
What kind of superhero flinches? I didn't say which superhero. Chill out.
What kind of superhero flinches, huh? Well, clearly someone who's had their life threatened more than you have, apparently. I guess you haven't been as threatened as you claim. And you're one of the people who threatened his life. You blew him up.
If you had people trying to kill you for the last 15 years, you'd be jumpy too.
What makes you think my life has been any different? You think growing up surrounded by a bunch of shitbag villains, I didn't need to watch my back?
Apparently not as much as him. She doesn't get it. She just does. She's not. He should be the one getting more offended about her indifference.
I can't just disappear, okay? I actually have to face my problems.
What the fuck?
You can't just go around. Ow,
He's right.
Why does he keep
He's absolutely right. Like, because throughout the game, all she does is disappear and run away. That's just her MO.
screaming?
His name's Sonar.
Yeah, I know what sonar means.
What's up?
Then why are you asking why he keeps screaming?
She was just explaining you were, you know what? Never mind. Good shift.
This guy's weird.
Yeah, he is. Look, I actually just came by to celebrate the mission going well. Didn't mean to interrupt your little snack. What, do you need a pre-chew like a little baby bird, bitch?
Yeah, yeah, I feel sorry for her. She's such a sweet person, so great. Yeah, her problems matter. Like, why don't you like her? She's such a great, endearing person. Like, why am I supposed to like her for this? Why is anyone supposed to like her for this? Like, if I go to a stream or a channel and criticize this bitch, you got a bunch of like simps to jump on you. And I'm like, no, all I'm doing is telling you what she said. That's what she fucking said. That's what she did. If you're taking offense at me just pointing out what she does, then maybe she's just not a good character. Maybe she just isn't.
Look at me. You disobeyed a direct order. How can you think it went well? You trashed the place. The suspect got away.
She didn't listen to him.
You got the client hurt.
She doesn't listen. That's her problem.
when that guy signed up for SD and that it'd result in the back of his ball sack getting scorched? Because they don't mention that in the commercials.
First of all, the place was trashed when I got there. Second, I'm sure Granny would take some crispy nuts over losing his arm. As far as the
Okay,
bad guy,
no, bitch. This is what someone who doesn't have nuts would say. No, he's gonna be missing them nuts if they went away. They're crispy. Nobody wants crispy nuts who has them. I'll tell you what. I'd rather lose my arm than have crispy nuts. Shit, it's easier to replace an arm with a prosthetic than that. You lose your nuts, there's no going back, really.
shit happens.
Fact of the matter is that shit didn't need to
It's
happen.
like, do you want a crispy clitoris? Is that what you want? It's not a big deal. At least you have your arm, right? I don't think so. I don't think you'd be okay with that. You don't want any of that.
Happen. We could have had an outcome where the client doesn't get fried and we get the perp if you had just fucking listened to me. You ask for help, then I can... What now? I make the calls, not you.
Here's some advice. You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You were a nerd.
Do you think she feels remorse? Yeah, she just wanted to be good and repay him back. I'm like, what? She clearly isn't feeling any sort of pity or guilt over what she did to him earlier. Look at how she's talking to him after blowing him up and putting him in a coma. She's getting offended. She's getting indignant. And you were never a hero. Okay, well, why did you... If I was so not a hero, why were you guys so desperate to fucking take me down, bitch? And take the pulse. I guess I was enough of a hero. I got the attention of your fucking group.
Video game in a suit your daddy built. Now you're a twitchy little bitch.
Yeah, it's a video game. That's why I was in a coma after, playing that video game. Like, how many video games put you in a coma? Unless they're really fucking boring.
Turtle without a shell. A real hero puts their ass on the line. A real hero can't just press a button and make their problems disappear.
Is that what she thinks?
Isn't what made me a superhero.
Or like, what does she think people... Like, him using Mecha Man is just like somebody using a fucking military weapon or a tank or something. No, actually being there, I mean, in a suit doesn't mean you're like not putting your life on the line. You're actually there. I would understand if you were like remote controlling a drone from some computer. Yeah, that would be a bit different. But no, he was actually there in that suit. And we also saw him fight people outside of the suit. He wasn't just in the suit doing shit.
Turtle without a shell. A real hero puts their ass on the line. A real hero can't just press a button.
Now, this will come up later in a conversation we're going to also look at in Chapter 6. It's relevant here what she says about, a real hero doesn't use the suit. They put their life on the line out there. They're not hiding behind a computer. Like, she's just condescending all of his entire role in anything or any way he does anything because he doesn't have powers. Well, yeah, he's going to have to use other things to do, get the job done. He does put his body on the line too, because we saw that like before he got into his robot. So she's just, and she should know that because she was there. So this whole argument is just her being petty.
Make their problems disappear.
The suit isn't what made me a superhero. It was how I did my fucking job that made me Mecha Man.
That's right.
Based on what I saw today, you wouldn't last a day as Mecha Man. Because there isn't a mech suit in the universe that'll keep you from being a selfish fucking asshole.
He was right, and that's why that bitch will remember that. He was absolutely right when he said that. He got her with that. Look how she responds, though. Look how she responds to him being right. She can't take any criticism. I can't just disappear and run away. That's what she did. And then comes back to try to do what she's going to do here, and then runs away.
Feel bad. Good. Fuck you.
Yeah, this is a person we need to defend. Why? And it's bad enough that people say we need to wife this one up. Like, this is an abusive relationship waiting to happen. Like, getting with this person, she's gonna, like, anytime there's an argument, she's gonna want to throw hands, and I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want to deal with that. That's disgusting. No partner should be hitting their partner. This is bad. This is not a good relationship material. She doesn't learn. It's not like she learns a lesson either by the end of the game. So, like, she still doesn't even listen to him. Much less there's no like chance of her like not hitting him either. Like, there's no indication of her not doing that in the future. Look how she disrespects him before like going out to fight Shroud. She like if you don't fucking take her with you, she tells the guy with the long fucking thumbsticks that Robert's behind him. And so he can turn around while he's peeing. And then Robert and him get shocked together and they get knocked out. Like, you know, that would have killed Robert if not for like Royd. If Royd wasn't keeping a bunch of those henchmen busy, they would have been like, Robert probably would have been killed. Like, people don't understand that. They need to like look at shit like that and like, you know, do some more like some more like, you know, rethinking this character, rethinking how she behaves. Because that's crazy. She literally sabotages you just because she's that petty that you didn't take her with you. She got free by herself anyway. Like, why does she need you to unlock her? You're gonna sabotage Robert now? Well, I guess I'll just, you know, risk them coming down to kill you. You getting killed by electroshock. Because we got knocked out because we got electrocuted. We could have died. And the only reason we got electrocuted is because of what she did. It's like twice she almost killed us. Like, no, this is not relationship material. At best, you know, she needs to be rehabilitated, and you can be on the team when you're rehabilitated. I think she needs to go to jail for a bit, though. She's not really for this team. She doesn't listen. She almost sabotaged us. Yeah, fuck that bitch. All right, now let's look at this conversation. Like, notice what I pointed out. She was shitting on him for not having powers. And she's like, real heroes go out there and put their life on the line. You know. So this is going to be relevant to what this argument is over here. Well, not this guy. I mean, what's coming up on this video. And it has nothing to do with Phenomena Man, really. This is the non-copyright music, which sucks. I don't like it. I played the copyrighted music and my video hasn't been flagged, so I felt good about leaving it in.
You do understand how projectors work, right?
Felt more dramatic. And bare walls are a sign of depression.
Why is it always a warehouse by the docks?
It's where stuff comes in and stuff goes out. Not a rocket scientist, are ya?
No, that was my dad. What kind of security are you dealing with?
That's where it gets tricky.
The only reason she didn't go, like, the only reason I believe she even wants to work with them is because she needs their help. She needs the SDN equipment. Otherwise, she would have gone and get it by herself anyway. Like, without them, because she's just working for Shroud, really. I don't think she was, like, really sold on, like, leaving Shroud yet. Where she was still under condition to work for Shroud still. And that's the only reason she wanted to go. But she needed SDN equipment to see inside of the facility. Otherwise, she would have been fucked.
Shit.
That's more than shit. You need a fucking army.
I'll go. Can't shoot what you can't see.
Look, this is really great work, but doing this tonight is out of the question. Hitting a
Can't shoot what you can't see. So I guess, yeah, you didn't have it as hard avoiding assassination attempts then. She just already exposed herself. Yeah, Robert can't turn invisible. So those bullets are gonna be more likely to hit him, bitch.
A secure location like this is something they would handle downtown.
Are you kidding? There's enough firepower in this room to take down a fucking kaiju.
Bunch of drunk-ass Z-teamers, please. Y'all wouldn't make it past the front door.
No one's asking you to do a goddamn thing, okay?
Hey, no need for that. We take the day to plan it with
There's
downtown
no need for that.
and hit the warehouse tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? This thing's not gonna...
Yeah, nobody's asking you to do a goddamn thing either. They told you no. Like, they already just said no. So, why are you just not accept that?
gonna sit still for that long. If we don't grab it, someone else will.
She's right. They're ready.
No, my Robert didn't say that. But this is what the simps say. They say this. Yeah, let's go tonight like a dumbass.
We're ready.
Robert, no. It's not happening.
That's the right call. She's right.
There's no guarantee it'll be there tomorrow. We need to go now.
She said no.
No, you want to go there now because Shroud wants you to go there now. That's what it is.
You understand that word, or has it got too many fucking syllables?
And I gotta say, Chase is justified to get bad here. He's a little drunk, sure. But he's still justified because he noticed this bitch is not listening. They just said no. She said no twice. They said no twice. And she's still trying to push the issue. So yeah, of course you're getting mad.
For you.
Why don't you go walk your ass around a mall, Grandpa? Heroes are talking.
You are no fucking hero.
Whoa.
He's right. She's not a fucking hero. She almost killed him. If Chase knew that she blew him up and put him in a coma, he would be even more mad and more justified. Look at this bitch is gonna get all offended though. She has no right to get offended. She has no fucking right to be offended.
Oh, hey!
She named you Invisigal, you named yourself Invisibitch, and you had it fucking right.
Chase, you're drunk. You need to...
No, because Invisibitch sounds way too cool. She had it wrong too. She needs to call herself Invisi-shit. Because that's what she is. She ain't badass either. So she shouldn't have that name. She shouldn't have Invisibitch either.
Stop talking.
You want to get people hurt, get people fucking killed, then you need to go back to the team where you belong.
That's the point here. That's why they don't want to do it, man. Because this can risk people dying.
Chase, that's enough.
Fucking killed, then you need to go back to the team where you belong.
Go back to the team she belongs, because she does belong on another team, and it's Shroud's Red Ring Gang. That's where she's really from. That's who she was really working for. She's the reason why he's not Mecha Man anymore.
Chase, that's enough.
This is crazy.
Now, whoever played this is a simp. I'm just using this commentary. He did pick Blonde Blazer at least. That's the least he could do is pick Blonde Blazer as his romance option. But right here, he's being a fucking simp. This guy's name is Gamer's Prayer. I'm sorry, man. You're a simp. She's wrong, and Chase is not being out of line. He's absolutely right.
Easy. She thinks she's like you, but she's not. Robert doesn't need to keep going out there with no powers, putting his life on the line.
Okay, and that's where this comes into play. This conversation back in the vending machine room, where she's talking about, yeah, world heroes put themselves on the line and go out there and risk themselves dying. I mean, I say that because I have invisibility. I don't really risk my life at all. I just run away and hide. But yeah, that's the real hero, Robert. You need to do that. And he's like, he knows, he's heard her say this type of shit already. He knows how she thinks. So he's responding to this. He doesn't need to keep going out there with no powers, putting his life on the line to make up
for assholes like
her.
you. He doesn't need to be Mecha Man to be a hero.
And he doesn't, like getting the Pulse to be Mecha Man is not like that much of a priority. So if he can just be what he is right now and do other things too. Like he already knows how to fight. There's many other things he could take up to like be a superhero. He doesn't necessarily need the suit. That's what he's saying. He doesn't want Robert to end up dead like his father did. His father got killed. And there's another factor in why this is important.
You playing them, you playing yourself. You think you're invisible, but I fucking...
And there's another thing. There's a reason why Chase is so mad at Invisigal as well. That people don't understand about black folks, black men especially. But no, black folks in general, really. A lot of class conscious and class conscious black folks who like about the struggle. They don't understand, like, a lot of us are really suspicious and really untrusting of people. We can smell bullshit from a mile away. And this motherfucker just realizes that this bitch is just constantly lying. She's not being straight with them. She's not revealing everything to them. He can tell that. And he's especially on his toes about this because of his own past that we read about in the comic. Okay? Which we're going to switch to right now. This comic. Right quick. Okay? This is a big factor in why he's acting the way he is. Alright? Yeah, as you can see. Oh, I thought it had the title on it. It had the title on the menu, though. Yeah, The Death of Mecha Man. There's the title. Okay. You canceled the vote. He wanted to have a vote on, being allowed on the Brave Brigade. Yeah, the Brave Brigade is the name of this, like, Justice League team that Robert's father was on. He's like the leader of it. And he gets say on who, if there's a vote on who gets in. Or I guess it's more like the Avengers and the Justice League, but you know what I mean. And like, yep. He said, yeah, I did that. I canceled that bullshit vote. I'm not letting you on the team. You're a psychopath. And then like, this is Shroud right here. No, this is fucked up, Robbie. That's the 5th time. So he doesn't listen, just like fucking Invisigal. Like if they already turned it down twice, why are you pushing it to this far in the first place? Why is there a 5th time at all? You should just accept the answer. Just go away. Go make your own team. And he's like, chill out, Eli, or you'll pop a spark. You know, he got all the fucking electronics on him, so yeah. You promised me it would be today. When did he do that? Promised? He's like, he's like acting like he don't know nothing about it. Did I do a pinky swear? Don't be a fucking child. And he's like, I challenge you. Now he's going to crash out and challenge him. The answer is violence. I chose violence. And that was a fucking mistake. The fuck's that supposed to mean? I'm going to beat Mecha Man, and when I do, you'll make me an official member of the Brave Brigade. Yeah, that's the name of the group. And give me back my Astral Pulse. Like, at this point, I don't think he really built it. Because if he really made the Astral Pulse, he would have made it after all these years. It's been 15 years since this incident right here took place 15 years ago. So he didn't make a pulse since this, ever. He could have just made another one. So I don't think he really made it. And he's like, your Astral Pulse? He's like, well, yeah. I don't even think you made it, really. I'm questioning your ownership of the Astral Pulse to begin with. I made it. I made all of it. And now I'm going to unmake it. Okay, bullshit. So he powers up in his lame Iron Man wannabe suit. And now get in the suit. He told him to get into the Mecha Man suit. He thinks he's that much of a challenge to him. What do I need the suit for? You think I can't take a nerd super glued to his fucking toys just like this? Stop being an idiot and get in the suit. You're not worth the effort it would take to flip the fucking ignition. And he isn't. He's pretty pathetic. Yeah. Get in the fucking suit. Nah, I don't think I will. Throws that rag in his face. And this is how he gets his name, by the way. Shroud. Punches the shit out of him. He gave him that sweet chin music. Let's lift the shroud so you can see this one coming. Damn, that was badass. His dad was so cool. That was deserved, by the way. I don't feel sorry for him. I was watching people in the stream when they were reading this comic, and I'm like, why? Why do you feel sorry for him? He absolutely deserved that. So Chase comes in and saves him at the last minute because he didn't see the beginning of this fight. Like, if Chase had seen the beginning, like if I had seen the beginning of this, I would have just let him get it beat up. I wouldn't have saved his ass. Fuck him. What the fuck, man? Now, there's a thing about Chase trusting this guy earlier in another comic. Like the comic prior to this points out that Chase really trusted Eli and thought he'd be a good member of the team because of his electronics that boost people. And like, I think a part of it is Chase regrets it at the end of this chapter. He regrets trusting this motherfucker. He asked for a fight, so I gave him a fight. If I didn't step in, you would have fucking killed him. And he's like, bullshit. I knew what I was doing. I don't think he would have killed him. He should have killed him, though. But I don't think he would have. You think the villains out there are going to pull their punches? Because that guy's a villain. Yeah, Shroud's a villain at this point. I mean, Elliot is a villain at this point. Chase, I always knew you had it from the first day we met, which was heroism. Yeah, heroism, sorry. And with Eli, I've never been convinced because he's not a hero. He's a school shooter. But if he comes back tomorrow after that, I'll know for sure I got a real hero on my hands. See, like, he's got a, like, Chase is taking, inspiration from him and his intuition about heroism, especially after he gets killed. Because, you can just look at their mannerisms and how they act, yeah. If they're hero material or not. Like how selfish they are. Like, he didn't look like he wanted to be in the team because he wanted to help people. He just wanted power in this group. That's all he wanted. And there he is. He shoots. Oh yeah. I gotta read this because up to this point I gotta show how much Chase trusted this asshole until we got to this part. Come on, Chase. You see what I see. I know you do. And Chase is like, I'm gonna see if Vitalia's got Eli up yet. Don't make me the bad guy. And then Chase says this dumb shit. I didn't do shit. You did that yourself. No, you're wrong, Chase. He's the bad guy. This motherfucker's the bad guy. And he learned that real quick. Robbie. And he noticed a bit too late. He just barely gets there, but it goes through his hand. He couldn't stop the bullet from hitting him in time. What the fuck, man? Hey, hold on. Robbie, hold on. I got you. Hey, what the fuck? I'll get you, fucker. So this is what people need to take into account when they criticize Chase there. He's thinking back to this and what happened when he's talking to Invisigal there. Because he trusted this motherfucker. He trusted Elliot. All right? He didn't notice the villainy in him. Like, Senior Robert did. I'm here. I got you. I'm gonna get some help. I'm gonna. All right, this is what he's had to deal with. This is what's in the back of his mind. He doesn't want that to happen to Robert. From trusting this bitch who clearly is not telling the truth. She's keeping secrets, and he knows that from his experience. Like, he's already had experience with dishonest people in his line of work. I mean, and then in Dispatch, like in his line of work as a hero, and in Dispatch, he's had to deal with people who, aren't being completely honest. So he knows when people aren't being honest with him. Especially as a black man, we especially are suspicious and can tell when people are bullshitting us. A lot of us can anyway. You got some outliers, of course. or people who just want to, they'll compromise themselves for money. And that even though they don't trust those people, they don't trust the people, but they know they can get money out of, going along with some bullshit. So they'll go along with the bullshit anyway. I'm not one of those people. I'm not like that. I'm not a sellout. So yeah, I resonate and understand more with people who call out bullshit, other than as opposed to people who just go along with it.
See you.
He fucking sees her because he does. He knows she's lying about something. He can't prove it yet, or figure out what it is she's lying about. He knows she's not being straight though.
You don't know anything about me.
I know you're a liar, criminal.
He knows she's a liar, exactly, and he was right. And she is dangerous. She almost killed Robert. She's even more dangerous than he even knows, man. Like, we already saw how that fucking mission went with the Granny donut store. She got a civilian hurt, so he's right about that. She hasn't really proved herself completely yet. She got one mission right, and they're acting like, oh, we can trust her completely now. I'm like, why? She did one mission right. That doesn't mean we can trust her. She has to have more consistency before we completely trust her with our life. That's dumb.
I know you're fucking dangerous. What else do I need to know? There. Now I know you're a coward.
Oh my god.
And this is really pissed me off, because I saw people saying, yeah, good, hit that old black man, this old 80-year-old bodied black man. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? You said it's okay for this white girl to get violent and uppercut an 80-year-old man. He's in the 80-year-old body, okay? And she doesn't even know about his power. She doesn't know which superhero he used to be. So she doesn't actually know his whole situation. She genuinely thinks he's just an old man, an old 80-year-old. So she just literally punched him, not giving a fuck. All right? Now, we don't need to be, this is not energy we need to be promoting. Okay, it's okay to go and punch old black men just because they said shit you don't like, because they criticize your ass. Rightfully so, because everything he said was the facts. Like, we can just go around disrespecting black men, old black men. All right? And in the game, and people, they take for granted that we're supposed to, or they just have some weird bias where, we're supposed to care about the feelings of some privileged white girl over respecting elderly black men or elderly black people in general. I'm like, fuck that. He was completely right. You don't go around uppercutting old people because they say shit you don't like, especially when they telling the truth. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. I can't believe these fucking sociopaths. A lot of them were white too, so I guess it's just, typical, usual suspects. Well, they okay with that shit. Because they are, these are certain people who, already want you to forgive them for all the fucking evil shit they did in the past and are still doing. Stealing resources from black folks in their countries, genociding people overseas. They want you to forget about that. But they fucking, culling people over here with their fucking economic and terrorism and their fucking food deserts, poisoning our food, poisoning our neighborhoods with their fucking pollution, poisoning our air, destabilizing our fucking neighborhoods. All this type of shit. They think we're supposed to just let that shit slide. You should never criticize that, or we should uppercut you or use violence and blow you up and shoot you in the bed while you sleep, like the Black Panthers. These people, they would literally want you to do that. These are people who just think you should be able to act any old way to black folks and other marginalized people when they telling the truth. And be forgiven for any bad thing they do to them. I'm like, fuck that noise. No, that bitch was wrong. She deserves to die, if anything. I would say arrest her ass. But she should be dead. It should be the other way around. She should be getting uppercutted left, right, center. Evil bitch. Don't deserve forgiveness. The only reason she even gives a fuck about anything there is because she wants to fuck Robert. And that's confirmed in chapter 4, all right? There ain't no fucking... It's not like some speculation. She had that fucking wet dream in chapter 4. That's all she gives a fuck about. She don't care about being a hero. She just cares about impressing Robert and fucking him. That's it. That's her whole motivation. There's never any scene of her dreaming about being a hero and saving anyone. She doesn't care about anybody else. She doesn't show any compassion toward anybody. The only emotion she shows is wanting to fuck Robert. That's it. She doesn't even interact with our dog. Much less act like she wants to save other people or anything. Be a good person in general. When does that ever happen? It's not in this game. Like, she has literal heroes. Apparently, like, there's even bios online says she respects Blonde Blazer as a hero. And I'm like, I guess not, because she doesn't listen to her either. And it's not even just Robert she's not listening to. She's not listening to Blonde Blazer saying, no, we can't do this fucking mission. What are you talking about? This is stupid. And they were right. Like, when has she shown respect towards heroism? Oh, I need to go back to the fucking I didn't go back to the fucking scene. Yeah, she uppercuts this man.
Or anything about me.
There. Now I know you're a coward.
Oh my god.
This man is 80 years old. Okay? Not in actual years. I mean, biologically, he is 80 years old. He ages twice as fast. This is because of his powers. So I don't know why they try to make us feel pity for her and her powers and having the asthma problem, which is like a normie problem. That's like a civilian problem. Like, somebody who does not have powers can have asthma. Like, your powers are not like, why are we supposed to feel sorry for you having powers of invisibility? This guy has super speed and ages twice as fast because of it. How is your problem like a bigger ordeal than his? You could have put this old man in a coma. That's how bad it is. That's how bad his powers are. Because of how old his body's aged. Or how old he is from biologically, I mean. She genuinely just thinks he's 80 years old, though. She'll punch an 80-year-old man anyway. Like, this is the problem too, like Western writing that I pointed out before on another stream. Like, they expect you to take for granted that we're supposed to feel more sorry for Invisigal and her problems over a black character who's like the only male black figure in this fucking game. Even though he has a worse fucking scenario with his powers, he has a way worse situation than her. She's talking about asthma. Like, oh, I did it. I work for Shroud because of my asthma. Like, bitch, you almost blew up Robert for asthma? Are you fucking me? Are you shitting me? Why are people feeling sorry for this character? Why do people feel sorry for that bitch?
Oh my god. Vizzy, wait!
She doesn't even have to use her fucking powers. If she thinks, oh, my powers make me a villain. No, you being a bitch makes you a villain. You don't even have to use your powers. If you want to just be a good person, you can just go do something else.
That was a nice uppercut. That bitch sent his ass airborne. How are you not dead?
Yeah, how are you? Exactly, he could have died. Prism was right. He could have fucking died. Like, when you respond to criticism with violence, why are we supposed to feel sorry for you? Why is anyone defending her? And what next? A kid's gonna fucking criticize you next, and you're gonna what? Uppercut a 9-year-old? Shut up. That wouldn't be justified. This person's got a much weaker body. All right. You can't just go around hitting whoever you want just because they said something you don't like. Now, if there's a certain sort of threat, I can understand it. But no, he's no threat. He's an old man. You can hit people who like physically threatening you. I guess, and if they say something bad, like yeah, you got a group of people calling you a nigger. Yeah, they might try to lynch you. So responding with violence might be wise in getting away too. Getting away after attacking them, of course, like what she did. Excuse me. But no, she's just petty. She'll punch anybody who's not even threatening them, or not even threatening her. I mean,
Chase, are you all right?
That's enough for tonight. I'm sorry this turned into whatever just happened.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who utters one word about what happened.
Personally, I prefer to shoot my enemies who try to threaten me with N-words. And they want to lynch me. Talk about they try to lynch me. Yeah, I'd rather just kill them. But I'm talking about what most people would do.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who utters one word about what happened tonight fucking answers to me. Got it?
Visigal.
Okay, we saw the part. So yeah, fuck this character. But now I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, then you go do the mission that you didn't even want to do. They told her no, and she went anyway, like a bitch. Like a sorry ass bitch, because I think she's doing it because Shroud wants her to do it.
That was always in you. It's what makes us different from a thief like her.
And a fucking attempted murderer like her.
No.
My entire fucking life.
Chase, you've literally stolen things from me.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't count. That was for somebody else.
Exactly. Shut up, Robert.
Bleeding.
Like, Invisigal has no real friends. She supposedly has a roommate that she shits on. Like, even when she talked about her roommate briefly, she shit on them. She doesn't know how to be nice or compassionate to anyone. So, like, there's nothing endearing about this character to me.
I see why you and Beef get along.
Oh, where's my guy? Ah, boy, Beef is.
Well, Beef gets along with everybody except Invisigal. Like Beef interacts with Chase. It interacts with Mandy as well. Mandy plays with the dog. I'm pretty sure even Waterboy likes the dog. Like, who else is like then? Not many people were, they don't find issue with the dog. It's just, I think the dog finds issue with Invisigal because every time they smell them, their nose gets all turned up. So, I don't know. But let's go to this mission.
You're disappointed, I'm disappointed.
The fuck are you doing?
Listen to everything she says during this mission, man. She's not...
Not much. Just looking for your stupid ass pulse that's somewhere on this big ass boat.
Yeah, nobody asked you to, bitch. Well, I guess Shroud did. He probably did.
This woman must have dropped her pin in the supervillain group chat because this place is crawling with dipshits.
Yeah, so it was a great idea to go then, huh?
The news is they don't know where it is either.
You know who's not good, Beefy Boy? You know who's a real pain?
Vizzy?
Yeah, Vizzy. That was the right answer.
Look, you're disappointed, I'm disappointed. I'm sure Chase will have some shit to talk, but I'm here.
Yeah, he'll have a lot of shit to talk for real, because he's right.
And this
This is our last chance of getting this thing.
Okay, maybe if I can hack into the system, I can trace the energy signal. Check the manifest.
something would be great. Yeah, let's start with something.
Yeah, something would be great. She's not even like appreciative. He even agreed, and she's just bitching the entire time with this fucking mission.
Shit, need the password.
And we're gonna show why this mission is dumb and it would have failed. Because what was her plan after what happens at the end? She got lucky. She would have had no plan after what happened at the end of this. If she was, we'll just watch it.
Hey, I'm getting a huge energy reading coming from the captain's quarters.
Right, and I'm supposed to know where that is?
See that tower?
She could have just asked where that is. She got to be such an asshole about it. Okay, where is it? Well, yeah, how would you know where it is? You the one came here by yourself, bitch. What if nobody answered and picked up this fucking call? This dispatch. How would you have found it then?
The biggest one is at the top.
Oh, perfect. So you want me to cross this active battlefield?
Motherfucker, nobody told you to go there. Yeah, go cross it then. What am I supposed to do? Pull magic out of my ass? I'm not even there.
Look, I didn't want you to do any of this shit.
Exactly. Exactly. Take accountability.
I get it, okay? Jesus.
Keep your eyes peeled for Invisivage. Looks like she might know something we don't.
She couldn't even turn invisible when she needed to. What good are you? They notice you in everything. You're invisible. They still notice you. You are bad at your job.
Shit, they're onto me.
Oh, hey, there's a door to your left.
Fuck, it's locked. Feel free to take your time. Just catching up with some old friends.
Oh.
I think I can use this.
Hurry up!
You don't have to eat them knuckle sandwiches, bitch. You the one who wanted to come
Almost
here.
got it.
You're the one who bad at being stealthy. You said you can't shoot what you can't see, but apparently you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even stop people who aren't even shooting at you from seeing you. Like what's? She's bad at her job. I gotta say it.
What the fuck?
This fucking guy.
Okay, hey, Izzy, lead him towards that speaker tower. I've got an idea.
Better be a good one.
No, it better be the best you gonna fucking get, because that's all you deserve. You're the one who came here. You have to accept what you get.
Follow me, Featherdick. I got something real cool to show you. At the tower. Do your thing.
Working on it.
Work faster!
You see this nagging shit? This demanding shit? Bitch, we're doing you the favor. We didn't tell you to come here. You're the one who got yourself in trouble. That's why we told you not to go.
Busy. Cover your ears.
Is that why birds fly into shit?
Busy, look out behind you.
Yeah, you can't shoot what you can't see. You don't know when to be invisible, apparently.
Fuck me. How am I supposed to get around that?
Look, hey, just worry about not dying. I'll find your way around.
I mean, improvise. You came here. You came here. You were confident enough in thinking you could improvise when you got here. Or before you got here, and then you got here, you're like, oh shit, this sucks. Please save me, Daddy Robert. Man, I wished I had listened to him. Oh well, save me, Daddy Robert.
God, why does the crane have the hardest controls? Nailed it.
If you're not forklift certified, that's why. You gotta get that certification.
Now the crane. Heads up, lights here. The captain's quarters should be right in front of you.
Tell us where the pulse is, Invisibitch, before we go full Pompeii on your ass.
Full Pompeii on my ass? What kind of threat is that? You gonna give me diarrhea?
Wait, no. That was predictable.
Where the fuck is this thing? Because that's not gonna hold him for long.
It's in the safe.
A safe? I don't know how to open a fucking safe.
Fuck. All right, let me see what I can do.
But whose fault is that, bitch? You came here. How did you think you were gonna get the safe open if Robert wasn't helping you? Or if anybody wasn't helping you?
I'd say this was excessive, but...
Just hurry up! They're almost through the door.
They're just lucky this fucking safe is like computer locked. If it was just some old-fashioned normie safe, you know, how would they have opened this? See what I'm saying is parts of this fucking game just has bad writing because it's just all shit to serve dumb decisions by this shit character. She gets like practically the most of the screen time in the game out of anybody, even Robert. Practically. That might be true actually. Hell, the fucking fourth chapter opens with her. So I gotta drink something. The fourth chapter opens with her frigging herself, so yeah. Having a wet dream.
Safe's open. Good job, Bob.
Wait, what? I didn't even...
Oh, apparently you did something because it's wide open.
Whatever, job done. Take the win.
Is it in there?
I don't know. Does it look like a little
Glowy butt plug?
You know what?
She can't think in any other way than vulgarities and shit, man. She's just got complete brain rot. It's not cute. It's just annoying. It certainly ain't like romance material to me. Yeah, if you want to stick it up your butt, then do it, bitch. That'd be funny.
Guess it does. Okay.
So now all you gotta do is sneak past the...
Why did stop? Holy shit, are they? Robert, what's going on?
I'm here. Just hang on. Trying to get the camera back online. I see you. You're good. Just take one step at a time. Visigow, stop!
Shroud, behind you! No.
Yeah, Shroud's there. Of course. Of course he's there. He tracked you. So yeah, good idea sending you. He tracked your ass down.
Hey, Lizzie, stay calm. Your inhaler...
I wonder how he tracked you. That's pretty convenient in Visigow.
In front of you, okay? You gotta get to it.
So, what would have happened? Well, actually, let's continue.
Hey, Lizzie, he's just gonna keep fucking with you, but you don't give up, okay?
Her lungs are gonna give up.
Lizzie, you gotta fight. Please. Lizzie, hey, listen to me. You get up. Get up!
Excuse me.
Keep up.
Okay, so now I wanted to say, yeah. What the fuck would she have done if this didn't happen? What was her brilliant plan? What was it? So she's just proving Chase right. That's all. Even she knew she was proving Chase right the moment she got here. Damn, he was fucking right. Damn, I should have fucking listened. She never says sorry though. She never says thank you. Like when they all meet up together, none of that happens. She don't apologize. She doesn't even say thank you for this. This motherfucker almost died to save you. She don't even give so much as a fucking thank you. She just makes fun of him. Like, what the fuck is that?
No!
Don't even fucking appreciate it. He shouldn't even wasted his putting on his shoes, man. You would have had like put better use to that if you just use that to go run to the movie theaters, and that's it. It would have had about the same amount of importance. This was not worth it because she don't deserve that. Well, I guess you could have got the pulse. The pulse is important. You could have left her though. She's not really important. Getting the pulse is fine.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Because if he had gotten the pulse and just left her ass, they would have had the pulse even earlier. They would have solved the issue even earlier. The game would have been over. And we could have just focused on other things after that. Like more interesting things than this awful character who's shoved in our face. Like if Visigow was just forcefully in our face, like I didn't want her to, like, I didn't want to hang out with her at all. I didn't want her to like be on the team still, to be honest. By this point, they just forced us to be. The only chapter she was ever tolerable was chapter 5. Because she doesn't really do much. That was the only time she was tolerable. Chapter 5.
Where's my fucking keys?
Hey, wake up. No, don't fucking do this, please. Please, Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Yeah, I'm sure you really care. That's why you didn't even thank him when you saw him again. And you punched him. Like, you've almost put him in a coma yourself when you uppercutted this 80-year-old man. Like, I don't feel sorry for her. He should have left her there. She's a bad character. At first I thought, maybe that's a bit cruel, but no, after looking back in the story and, you know, putting everything together. No, she didn't deserve any sympathy, much less saving. She's a bad character. Forced in our face. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Because people keep overlooking too many things in the defense of this shit character. In my fucking feed. I will not stand for it. She needs to be criticized. She needs to be exposed more. And I'm not seeing enough. I've seen a lot of black folks expose her ass because, you know, we see it. We see what the problem is. Okay, this bitch going around punching old black folks for being right. And also who have a worse problem than she does. They have worse fucking power issues than she does. Like, how the hell could she mope about her powers and be all brooding and emo about her fucking powers when we got our boy who dies from using them? Like, get the fuck out of my face. Privileged ass. You know, why the fuck should Robert feel sorry for her after finding out that she blew him up? That was always dumb. It's not realistic to make Robert forgive her for that. That's dumb. Like, it makes more sense for, like, oh, well, but what about Flambe? Well, it makes more sense for Flambe to forgive him. Since, you know, Flambe, I mean, Robert didn't try to kill Flambe. That's completely different. Flambe tried to kill Robert. And, you know, if that were me, I probably wouldn't have let that slide, but he did come back to apologize. Kinda. He didn't even say sorry, really, either. I'll be watching out for his ass. But he did say he's gonna... He wants to be on the team still. Like, he actually wants to be on the team, and he does appreciate the dispatch help. Like, as we saw in the weight room. Like, Invisigal was not even saying any of that shit. But realistically, if he tries to kill me, I would have fucking kicked his ass out. That's just me. Motherfucker, you try to kill me, and I didn't... You know how much I could have sliced your other fucking fingers off? And much less your limbs? Don't you dare try to smoke me, motherfucker. I should kill you right now. Like, all fucking Robert would need is some liquid nitrogen. Toss in that fucking ponytail. He'll be really wet ponytail man. that other like diss he could say to him. It'll dry up real quick though. It'll shatter into pieces like the rest of his body. It's going to be hard to, like, you know, keep a hot blaze with that liquid nitrogen tossed all over your body in combustive, you know, in a, you know, pressurized form. Not going to go well for you. Some liquid nitrogen disc. That's the remedy for that guy. But anyway, I might play a game. But actually, no, I gotta go now. I went longer than I thought I would, but I'll play a game tomorrow. Anyway, take care. Keep exposing the frauds and the, you know, the red flags. Like, she's a red flag. It's just bad writing that made her, like, they justify everything she does. I don't like writing like that, convenient writing. Like, because she's only saved because Chase went there. She would have been dead otherwise. Probably should have died. But anyway, goodbye.